It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from Miami. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Running on 1st with Mostert. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 47. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they get this down to the 28. The 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. They go play fake with Jackson. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Chiefs force the turnover on the 1st series of this game. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Here's Lance. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This one finds Kelsey. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Working inside the red zone. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
They're going play action. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Up and good from Blankenship. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Hill now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They'll go again with Mostert. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
We're at the end of 1 in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have it 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He's got Smith. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Aubrey puts it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Escapes a defender. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's Lance now. Completed to his running back. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 46. This will be caught by Adams. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. They send a man in motion. Now it's Lance. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Now Jackson off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
3rd and long for him here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's on the move. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
ETN on 3rd down. And he'll get it up to the 27. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins have a lot of work to do for any points before the break.
Keep it moving.
Here's 2nd and 14. This finds Mostert. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's a give inside to Mostert. He still has room inside the 30. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Going right back to Mostert. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Mostert has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing his lands. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. To the air, lands. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They go play action on first. Hits his running back. And he gets them down to the 9 before going out. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. They'll run, ETN. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie things 10-10. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Lamar. That's into the hands of Mostert. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Back to throw, it's Lance. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. He'll get this to ETN. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Joshua Williams has it. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this 1st half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They motion the tight end over. Lance. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Brought in right side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Lance. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Now toss it to Etienne. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Receiver in motion, going left. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Still has some space inside the 35. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's ETN on 1st down. Juke the defender. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
An option give here to ETN. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will reach the end zone for 6. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A run from Mostert to begin the 3rd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Jackson now on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And they're going to take over possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They've got a man in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and 13. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Completes this one to Gray. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They go play action here. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. This is ahead for about 5. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 20 on 2nd down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Trying it right side with Etienne. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead to 7. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chiefs grow their lead to 8. Reed now to kick this one away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Trying again following the sack. And that one's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing his Lance. ETN on the catch. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's 2nd and 11. And he's dropped and got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, Lance. Kelsey makes the catch. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Markers reset, ball at the 37. To the air, Lance. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lance. Escapes the pocket. And this one does not go far.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Throw left side, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Man in motion here. To the air, 3rd and long. They did it! He made the interception! Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Dolphins have some new life in the 4th.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. He's got Smith. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Lamar out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. If you see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Offense in the hurry up here. Lamar off the play fake. Hauled in by Waddle. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll throw it. This finds Smith. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Looking to throw. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now again to ETN running right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. ETN again. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Chiefs leading by 8. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They go right back to ETN. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He'll get this to ETN. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here he is to throw. That's taken in by ETN. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he has enough room to gain about 4. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we say.